thinking you've missed the boat on dividend investing because you're already in your 40s or 50s. Well, good news, mate, you're absolutely not late. Most people think dividend investing only works if you started in your early 20s and have 40 years to wait. But the reality is very different. Starting right now in Australia or New Zealand might actually be your strategic superpower. In your 40s and 50s, you are likely in your peak earning years, meaning you can fund your investments snowball much faster than a 21-year-old on minimum wage. Today, we are breaking down the realistic 2026 math and the exact local frameworks that can help you build a meaningful passive income stream to replace or supplement your salary sooner than you think. Before we look at the numbers, you need to understand why investors in Australia and New Zealand have a massive unfair advantage compared to the rest of the world. First, let's talk about franking credits in Australia, or imputation credits in New Zealand. When a local company earns money, they pay corporate tax on those profits. When they distribute those profits to you as dividends, the government attaches a tax credit. This means you don't get double taxed on your investment income, allowing you to keep significantly more cash in your pocket. Second, our local stock markets, the ASX and the NZX, are famous for being high-yield environments, unlike the US market, which is dominated by tech companies that pay almost zero dividends. Our top local blue-chip stocks, like the Commonwealth Bank, BHP, Spark, and Meridian Energy, historically offer incredibly stable and high dividend payouts. Now, let's look at the actual 2026 math. Let's set a realistic goal. Say you want to generate a modest $40,000 a year in completely passive dividend income to supplement your lifestyle or fund an early retirement. If you construct a high-quality, diversified portfolio that achieves an average 6% dividend yield, you will need a total portfolio value of roughly $666,000. Now, if you are starting from zero in your 40s or 50s, that number might look like a massive mountain to climb. But here is the secret weapon. You don't need to find all that money today. Because you are at a stage in life where your disposable income is higher, you can aggressively contribute to this fund month after month, allowing the magic of compounding to do the heavy lifting for you. So how do we accelerate this process so you can retire comfortably? The answer is a DRIP, which stands for Dividend Reinvestment Plan. Instead of taking the dividend cash and spending it, you set your account to automatically reinvest every single dollar back into buying more shares. This triggers a massive compounding effect. In your 40s and 50s, this reinvestment acts like a snowball rolling down a hill, getting bigger and faster every quarter. To keep your risk beautifully managed, you don't even need to pick individual stocks. You can use diversified exchange-traded funds, or ETFs, for Australian investors. Options like the Vanguard Australian Shares High Yield ETF, ticker VHY, give you instant exposure to the highest dividend pairs. For Kiwis, the SmartShares NZ Dividend ETF, ticker DIV, does the exact same thing locally. One click, instant diversification, and maximum safety. Your 40s and 50s are your prime financial years. Don't let them go to waste. You are not late to the game. You are just arriving with more capital and better strategy. The best time to start building your dividend snowball was 10 years ago. The second best time is right now. Start by setting up a local brokerage account, picking a diversified high-yield ETF, and turning on your automatic reinvestments. Let the compound interest do the rest. Now, I want to hear from you. Drop a comment below. What is your absolute favorite AU or NZ dividend stock or ETF right now? Let's get the conversation started. If you found this financial framework helpful, smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for more realistic wealth guides. Catch you later, mates.